Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Cabester's World. Yeah. Okay, in this episode of Cabester's World, I recently figured out I have my first anti-video of me. It just means I'm gonna be popular one day. Yeah. But I thought since it's the first one, I'm gonna make an anti video of this guy. Yeah. And it's gonna happen now. Okay, so this guy's name is Modern Dave, and what he does is he commentaries on other people's videos, and this is what he had to say about Cabester's World's view on The Dark Knight Rises.
Hello, and welcome to a commentary. I'm your host, Modern Dave. I really got nothing to say for the intro, just let's jump right in.
Okay, so you do know the show is called Cabester's World, so of course my logo is going to be of the world. And your logo is a character from My Little Pony, so you really don't have room to talk. Hello everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Cabester's World. Best singing ever.
You're lying and you know it, you son of a bitch.
Well, duh, I was lying. It's called sarcasm. In this episode of Cabester's World, I will be talking about one of four things. Two being movie-related, and two being music-related. Music-related ones are Justin Bieber.
Oh, but this must be an old video. I better go and... oh wait, this is recent. Dude, ranting at Justin Bieber is like making fun of a kid with Down syndrome.
Okay, well, I actually was going to make fun of his new video with Nicki Minaj that came out a couple of weeks ago, actually, so it's not really outdated. And no. And number two, this is worse than Justin Bieber. The one-hit wonder One Direction.
Oh yeah, they are definitely one-hit wonders. Oh, so ranting about One Direction, like that hasn't been done by every ranter ever?
So considering I only know one of those songs, I'm not even going to comment on this. Bet you can't say that 4 times fast. One-hit wonder. Okay, movie-related. Both movies are superhero movies. But both of these movies are one of the worst movies I've seen all year, and I saw both in theaters. Well, one was in the drive-in. But okay, and those movies are the new Batman, and the second one is the new Spider-Man. Okay, I'm going to go sit down now.
I'm gonna skip the rest of this because it consists of him trying hard to be funny and I want to save time.
Okay, I don't actually try to be funny except for the intros, so no! I'm actually serious when I give my opinion.
Spoilers, he chooses The Dark Knight Rises.
Now, about the new Batman. Probably one of the worst Batman movies yet. The Dark Knight Rises. Where to begin? One of my biggest problems with The Dark Knight Rises was Bane. No. The guy who plays Bane is very bad at it. Very bad. No.
Well, I thought that Tom Hardy was good as Bane.
Well, you thought wrong.
Maybe he might have a valid argument. Who knows?
And the reason this guy is bad at it is because Bane is supposed to be like very, very tall and very, very large, like big and strong.
Oh my gosh, I think you have the problem with the artistic license with the movie, because the Nolan Batman films are supposed to take place in a realistic setting, so I don't think super steroids would be real, and In fact, isn't this early to be ranting at this movie? It left the box office a long time ago, and it should be out on DVD and Blu-ray around the holiday season.
Well, you know, actually, it's based on the Dark Knight comics where Bane was the strongest. So yeah, and the video is talking about why you shouldn't buy it on DVD. I state that at the end. If you don't know who Bane is, then watch The Dark Knight Rises, watch George Clooney's Batman and Robin, play Arkham City, the video game, Arkham Asylum, the video game, or read the comic books.
So, the movie that you said did not represent the character was bad, and yet you said we should watch that same movie in order to get the backstory of the same character. Hello!
Hi there, and I was simply stating stuff Bane has been in. I didn't ever say that the best choice to get Bane's backstory was The Dark Knight Rises, because it's not. Because Bane is cool, but not in The Dark Knight Rises. He is very, very poorly done. He is like normal size, and no! He is supposed to be strong, not a normal-sized god.
Spoilers if you didn't see the movie. Didn't Bane break Batman's fucking back? Oh yeah, that fucker sure is puny.
Well, yeah, he did, and that's why it's unrealistic, because unless he was contaminated by the venom, there's no way a normal-sized guy could break through his armor and break his back also. No. Bane was one of the only reasons I liked Batman and Robin.
So, you think that The Dark Knight Rises did not represent Bane, yet you think that Batman and Robin represents Bane when all
yes, I did.
All he ever does when
liked him more in Batman and Robin because he stayed true to the character.
And was around pointless, saying how he was just a goon for Poison Ivy. I don't mean to be rude, but are you blind?
No, I can see very well, actually, and once again, even though he was a goon for Poison Ivy, he stayed true to the character, and any true Batman fan knows that. Yeah, I own it, even though I don't like it, mostly because of Arnold Schwarzenegger. State where I said I like the movie, because I actually hate the movie, but I do think they portrayed Bane right. Yeah, I own it, even though I don't like it, mostly because of Arnold Schwarzenegger. But that will be another day.
Oh joy, rant about a movie that has been bashed by like everybody in the entire universe.
I was actually going to talk about the crappiest remakes, reboots, and sequels in history, not just that particular movie.
What's next? A Sonic 06 rant?
Nope. Okay, I'm not going to waste y'all's time and put a second part up, which this guy released only an hour later, so here's part 2. And second thing about the new Batman is Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. Even though she was probably the best thing about the movie, because I want to, I still don't think she did good at it. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer was the best Catwoman I've seen yet. And I've seen Adam West's Batman, which was Julie Newmar. And then there was a second one in the Adam West movie, Batman, but I don't remember that girl's name. I just know she was a Miss America winner. But if you don't know who Michelle Pfeiffer is or which Batman movie she was in, it's Batman Returns. One with Danny DeVito as Penguin and Michael Keaton as Batman. Yeah. Yeah. But about time for what? The reason I don't like Anne Hathaway as Catwoman is because Catwoman is supposed to be...
You sexist pig! Catwoman is not supposed to be hot. She's supposed to be a master thief. But that's besides the point. The point is that you do not say that you hate one aspect of the movie because one character was not hot.
Yeah, it is, and you know the reason Catwoman was created was to introduce a sexy supervillain, so when the show came out, it would get more views, so you're wrong.
Enough. No! You do not say that! That's not a valid argument!
Do not steal my catchphrase! I mean, she's supposed to be sexy. Very, very sexy. Like me. Except I'm not. You're just jealous of my sexy bod. Chick. And Anne Hathaway is not hot. Not really.
Like I said before, you do not hate one aspect of the movie just because one character was not hot enough. And even if they did get somebody else, they'd still choose an actress that has credibility and not just there to give fan service to the male audience.
Okay, and 3. I don't like this movie because there is not enough Batman. I mean, half the movie, not even half, like, almost the full
Well,
movie.
actually, there was 4 scenes because, I at least counted them in the movie.
Well, good for you. It still was over half the movie.
And wasn't The Dark Knight Rises based on Nightfall, one of the most famous Batman comics ever written, where Bane broke the Batman and Bruce Wayne couldn't be Batman? The same comic that introduced Bane, the same comic that you said we should read because it represented the character. Unfucking believable! If you want to do more of a rant series, then how about you do fucking research?
Well, obviously you didn't do your research if you think Nightfall was his first appearance, because it actually was Batman Vengeance of Bane #1. As you notice in your picture, Bane is supposed to be huge. He is mostly Bruce Wayne the whole movie, and that just makes me mad. I mean, the movie is called The Dark Knight Rises. Who's the Dark Knight? Batman. You don't see the Bruce Wayne Rises.
Like I said before, the movie is based on Nightfall. It might not be entirely adapted to The Dark Knight Rises, but if you actually read it, then you'd be shitting bricks from your utmost stupidity.
Speaking of realistic, that is impossible. Okay, and I'm a fan of the new Batmans, even though I didn't think they were as good as the originals, like Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, maybe better than George Clooney, but they still are pretty good, besides the new one. I mean, I liked Batman Begins, and I liked The Dark Knight with the Joker. Yeah, that was a good one. Probably the best one of those. Now, this really ticks me off about the new Dark Knight Rises is they put Scarecrow in it. I mean, if y'all know who Scarecrow is, he's the one of the 2 main villains in Batman Begins. I mean, they bring him back. They, for no reason whatsoever, but they bring him back, and he doesn't do nothing. You know what? Why bring him back if he's not going to
I actually agree with him. Why would you bring a character back and then do nothing? But in a counter-argument, Scarecrow didn't really have a big part in Batman Begins. All he ever was a henchman for Ra's al Ghul. I mean, yeah, he did organize the fear toxin in Arkham, but that was still a part of Raz's plan.
Well, at least we agree on something. And he is one of the main villains because in Batman Forever, Riddler used Two-Face as a part of his plan, and you would still count him as a main villain. I mean, if I saw him come up on the screen, I'm like, oh, awesome. Freaking Scarecrow's going to be in this too? Yay. That wasn't how I really was, because I don't say yay like that when I'm excited. But you get the point. And that just made me mad. I was really looking forward to the Scarecrow and Bane together. Even though, like I said, Bane ruined the movie for me. And yeah, no, I don't like the new Dark Knight Rises. I went to theaters to see this movie, like close to when it first came out, because I was excited.
We could have taken your word for it. Doing that would be more pointless and waste more of our time. Which you even admitted that was pointless to begin with. Pre-planning? The fuck is that? Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right here. Now, seeing how he did just started, I checked out his channel, and what I saw was him thumbsing up his own videos. Yeah! That doesn't scream out douchebaggery right there.
Are you really saying I'm a douchebag when most of your videos are about how bad other people's are?
Final thoughts. I know this clip is overused.
You're 2 steps away from walking out of the closet, my friend.
But it explains everything I feel about this guy in a nutshell.
Well, I'm going to end it here, because the only thing that's left is a clip from Billy Madison saying how bad my videos are. So in closing, I'm going to say that I feel sorry for you, because you have to talk about other people's videos and you can't come up with your own ideas for videos. I also feel sorry for you because you probably get picked on a lot for liking My Little Pony. And it's because I feel sorry for you that I liked your videos. And the only thing that's funny about your videos is how you actually think that they're good. And your only fans of the videos are fans of My Little Pony. So feel free to make more videos on me. And this is Cabester from Cabester's World. Have a nice day. Oh, and one more thing. At the beginning of the video, you gave me some great inspiration for my new intro logo. So here it is. Thanks for the inspiration, Dave.